Jo here with an update for you on what we've been seeing in the speaking industry over the past few months so that you can use this information to support your speaking business. So we'll start with some good news, and that's that small events can start back in October. But as you can imagine, the industry is going to go back cautiously with a possibility of a second wave of the virus and another potential lockdown. And while speaking opportunities are out there, we're only seeing a small percentage of what we were seeing before lockdown, with many event managers looking to move their events into 2021. So let's take a look at the types of events that we're seeing corporates are running right now and what speaker bookers are making inquiries about. So firstly, we've got the boardroom style events. Now, obviously, large gatherings are not going to be an option right now, and we're seeing some corporates turn into a more boardroom style event with 12 or so senior key people. They're smaller events and more intimate, and they're a greater opportunity for the speaker to build a relationship with the key players, opening the door for your follow-up consultancy or programs. The other type of event we're in discussions with speaker bookers about are corporate virtual events. Now, corporates are still getting to grips with the digital delivery of events, but they've got a lot more of a handle on them now and the tech that's needed. Things haven't settled enough yet to be able to give you a solid guide on how long event organisers are booking their speakers ahead of their event. And we know many of them have just moved their booked speakers from their postponed 2020 events across to 2021. But others have approached us on booking to run a virtual conference in about 2 months' time. So just to give you an idea of the sorts of things that we're seeing. So corporates are thinking more about events again, and we'll expect to see this to continue to grow, albeit slowly. So looking at speaking themes, obviously event managers and corporates are still getting to grips with understanding what the needs of the organisation are now and working out how to run events in a new way. There's a lot going on for them, as you can imagine. So we haven't seen a particular theme show itself in terms of the topics that they're looking for speakers on, but we know that organisations have got mental health and wellness on their minds as team members go back to work after lockdown, and they're probably adjusting to a very different way of working. But we haven't seen this topic specifically show up in booking inquiries so far. As the journey unfolds and themes start to show up, we'll definitely let you know, so watch this space. Next up is a look at what we're seeing in the future of events, so how things may look going forward. The current best thinking is events will have a strong focus on live streaming and will become more of a hybrid with a mix of live and virtual components. And organisations are really looking at the inclusion and engagement side of events, particularly for those who are virtual, as that's always been a bit of a trickier part in the past. So as smaller gatherings are likely to be on the cards for a while, this hybrid approach opens up to audience reach, especially given the likelihood of continued restrictions on travel and gathering sizes, as well as low confidence potentially in attending live events. So a mixture and live and virtual is what seems to be the best going forward. We're seeing some other innovation happening in the industry too. Some speakers have set up live stages as if they were going to have a live audience to deliver to, but actually deliver digitally. Their reports of being able to use the energy of the stage and props in a way they would if they were delivering the keynote live is better for them and seemingly giving the audience a more engaged and enriching experience. And here you can see this is how Tony Robbins has done it recently, and that's me on stage with Tony. But we'll keep an eye on what happens there over the coming months. Finally, the UK's Meeting Industry Association has released a guide called A Roadmap to Reopening and Operating Safely. It's designed to help venues to reopen, as well as provide crucial reassurance to help encourage future trade and rebuild confidence in running and attending live events. It covers all the key elements of running an event, including how the meeting room should be set up, delegate arrival, registration, and much more. It is a detailed guide. It's worth you checking it out so that you know what to expect when you deliver a live keynote next, and so that you know how to support the organizer and the participants. So you can check out that report. I'll leave the link in the comments below. So that's it for this update. Please remember to keep an eye on our Facebook group, as that's where we do post speaking opportunities when they come up. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below or drop me an email. Keep working on your speaker assets and update your bio and testimonials to reflect your virtual delivery skills. And let us know of any keynote topics that you now have that will display any new virtual keynotes that you've developed. And we'll update the Stellar Speaker website. That's it for now. See you next time.